Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's interleague baseball on the show. Joe Musgrove will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Newman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Newman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Cole Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set, and the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Batting third, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Adam Frazier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Tucker on second. Arozarena at first. One gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Set to get his day started, Kevin Kramer, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Kramer, a California-born ball player, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to track it. Down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. In now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
2 on here with 1 man out. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First pitch on its way.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the
into the gap in left center. This is down and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. Now the third man has scored. And he's in safely at third as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
A conservative approach might have been to try to sacrifice the first run of the game home, but not this guy. He takes a big rip and has himself a 3-run triple.
Now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. At the plate, Tanner Roark. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Rourke is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. Runner goes for second. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count pitch home, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1, and it's 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Payoff pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. That's in there. Base hit. Hayes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Stepping in now, Joe Musgrove. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's outside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another chance? Randy Arozarena. First offering on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air out toward left. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays lead it 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Key Brian Hayes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 4-2. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.